Good morning, Sue Ortiz here, Insomniac at large. It is now 3 a.m. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I had my little failed art project. You know, weekends. I'm a weekend warrior. I try to fit it in, man. Get as much done as I can. Yeah, buddy. But it just got me thinking. You know, I'm getting sick of seeing all these TV ads about the heroes. Think the heroes, and they show the doctors. Doctors ain't the heroes, and you want to talk about who the heroes are? It's firemen and police. These doctors are putting everybody down in these hospitals. We already know what their fucking game is, especially the pensioners, like, you know, the firemen and the police, because they want their pension, and they're counting on you to smoke the ganja. And I'm gonna tell you who the fucking real heroes are. That's all these Chinese protesters that died. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that there's reports, and we know they're pretty much for real deal. There's people getting thrown alive in that goddamn incinerator in Wuhan, which they were protesting before the outbreak. They were standing there with red, white, and blue American flags protesting that they wanted to be free like us. Okay? Now, I missed going to the Buddhist temple. And it upset me very, very, very much because I am a weirdo. I am a motherfucking Catholic Christian Buddhist. And I've studied Shaolin all my life, and then I was so happy when I found an actual Buddhist temple in Chinatown. And I've been going to Chinatown and buying little cool things every chance I get. It's like I said, man, God, I wish I had money. I'd spend so much in Chinatown. And I love going to the restaurants, and I go get me my smoothie. It's strawberry smoothie. Yeah, strawberry smoothie. And I'd always go the day before the new moon, so that way they'd be celebrating in China and I'd be celebrating it with them. And I'd have my strawberry smoothie. Yeah, strawberry smoothie. And I didn't get to do that this year, and it makes me really sad. So that's who the real heroes are. The people that are getting thrown in alive. And they were protesting, of all things, the very incinerator they were burned in. Very, very sad. I don't know if the Americans could even deal with that. Could you stand by and watch them throw people in a fucking incinerator? No, it's time to get serious here now. Yeah, serious. Because they made the world's biggest crematorium. And they were protesting there was a garbage problem, they said. And we've seen their hospitals with the bars. And we've seen reports that they ask the people that want to work there, are you afraid of demons? Because the bodies make noises when you throw them in. I don't want to say, don't be scared. It reminds him of stuff. But anyway, I'm from New Mexico. I was baptized Catholic when I was the day I was born. Yeah. And I remember it, strangely enough. Or not that, whenever they baptized me, I remember it. And I don't have an eidetic memory by any stretch of imagination. I'm pretty good, decent, despite my chronic fucking smoking habit. I'm pretty good. I'm sorry. You know, I dare someone to tell me that I need to put a mask on in this video, smoking with, you know, my little alien friend over here. So I don't think the heroes are doctors. I'm sorry. I don't think they're nurses. Even nurses are vicious fucking cunts, most of them. They just start stealing the medication. Yeah. They're stealing it. They even make jokes, one for the patient, two for me. And, I mean, the people are getting in the medical for the wrong reasons. They're getting in it for money and not for actually trying to help people. So I say the real heroes are the cops and firemen, and the martyrs are the Chinese. And don't ever forget that Kung Fu's cool as fucking hell, man. Yeah, Kung Fu. Which brings me to my next thing. I want to show you a couple books. I don't normally show off my cool book collection. I've got a couple from one from Carrie Cassidy, one from Parsa, and then let's see, they're in all different orders. But if you're new to conspiracies, and Amazon's still delivering these. Let's see, we have Convoluted Universe series. I've got 1 through 5. These are by Dolores Cannon. She goes into some really strange physics. And she has a very interesting story. She would hypnotize people and they would talk to people. And she talked to Nostradamus in real time. And her interpretations of Nostradamus' work are the best there are. She's been awarded awards in physics. And all she would do is just regress people and take them to another place. And she would heal them instantly. I'm pretty sure they offed her ass. Here's the one that everybody knows, right? All the conspiracy theories. Oh, I know that one. I know that one. This one is called Behold a Pale Horse. They offed this motherfucker real nice. Shot him and his little dog on the front porch. So, rest in peace, William Cooper. Navy. I think he was in the Navy. Some fun math books. Let's see. Oh, show them this one. Yeah, I'm going to show you this one about the gray aliens and harvesting the souls, man. Now, I got to tell you, I haven't read it yet. But I've got some theories. What color are you? Green and green and green. You're alien green. Alien green. Enough said. Where are we from? That's New Mexico. Sí, señor. Cabrones. She's from Mexico. No, I'm from New Mexico. And I got to grow up in Illinois. And I got to tell you, I like Illinois. And I fell in love with the land. Let's see, now we've got some more weirder books. And I've got a quadrivium. Anyone heard of quadrivium? Oh, wait, no, that's science. More science related. Never mind. Conspiracy books. Oh, Rule by Secrecy. Rest in Peace, Jim Mars. What else do I got? Oh, The Real Men in Black. Nick Redfern, author of Contactees. What else? This one looked really good too. Aztec. Haven't read this one yet. The Aztec UFO incident. I know all about Roswell. All about it. I got one of the best books ever for Roswell, but geez, I'd have to run off. How much time do we have? It was old. It was a TV ad. You had to call to get it. It's an old paperback. Oh, let's show some artwork. Here. If you don't believe I'm not the queen of conspiracies. Which I don't give a shit at this point anyway. And there's the book. The Truth About the UFO Crash at Roswell. Let's take this book for a little run over here. There's some drawings. There's some drawings in here. Artists, you remember this happened in New Mexico, and there's a lot of artists come from New Mexico. I see what your little friend's there. He's got, I don't know what's going on with this camera. He's visiting. Let's see. Try and do this good. These were witnesses. This is what they drew. It's so hard to do it this way. There's the spaceship. Can you see that guy? I can't see what's in the camera. Of course, they're just drunk hippies in the desert. This is my favorite one. I don't know what that is. Here's some more. So, pretty cool, man. I don't know if you can see it. I'll probably get in trouble, but I don't even know if you can get this book. It was includes astonishing new information exclusively on Showtime is Roswell? I don't know, but this is an old book. Kevin Randall, Donald, whoever. So, anyway, that Aztec is the partner book. But one of my most prized possessions is a book. And the thing is, I can't really do it. a book I picked up in Chinatown on one of my many visits. And it's actually Wu style. And I didn't realize it till I had a chance to actually look at it. Wu style from Wuhan. You want to talk about your synchronicity bullshit. Now, I think what we need to do right now is take a step back. Go, Seems to me like we're getting hit with the common cold, and this 5G is wiping out people's immune system, especially the old. It's man, they're killing them old people in the old folks' home. Yeah, I know. They got my grandma on Valentine's Day, and said her husband came and got her, and he was a World War II badass. So, some bullshit with their little dates and times. They did stuff here when Byron was on fire, our generating station. They changed the rods, the fuel rods, and they had a fire. This is back in 2014. I did a video series. You can go back on my channel and look. I read the articles, and it was at a certain time that they did a little practice here at the Copley Hospital. They did it at 9:10 in the morning, like 9, 10, 11 seconds on 12, 13, 14. So it's, numbers are bullshit. So we made it through 321, because remember it was 321. We made it through that with dates and times. Yeah. Just kind of an add-on talking about dates and times from another video in another life. But there was a good interview I saw today with Miles Johnson and Carrie Cassidy, Project Camelot, bases, we all know. And they're talking about times and codes. So I think things are getting better. I think we're ready to get out. I think the reason why California and Florida are fine because it's warm. And New York's going to be fine when it gets warm. And the main thing is stay out of the hospitals. Because, I'm sorry, them doctors and nurses are nobody's heroes. It's the fucking brave men and women on the streets, your firemen, your police, and they want them dead so they don't get a pension. It's all this pension shit. And they have the money. This is what I don't get. This is why they legalized the weed. Yes, in Chicago, Rahm Emanuel made sure Pritzker wants more money. Only 2 people can go on the boat. And just, with this guy. So, we're trying to smoke. But our brain is puzzled at stuff that's going on. So anyway, we did a little art video. I wanted to show off some artist renderings of things that may or may not have actually happened. And I don't know, I'll try to figure out how to work this phone later. Poor phone. You can take the battery out. It is a Galaxy. Or Jupiter, what is it? You can pop the battery right out. And they're both cracked as shit. Both ones I have. And they were cheap. I don't know if you can get them anymore. I mean, like used. You can find them used. The Galaxy Jupiter 3 or something. Samsung. Oh, it's a fucking phone, man. Everyone have a fantastic night. Have a great weekend. I'm going to be super busy. Yeah. We're not going to be smoking bowls because we're almost out. So howdy 5,000 people. Have a good night.